garnishes for the window. This is what the finished product will look like. And this is real pine, so if you don't like getting sap on your hands, you might want to wear gloves or use fake pine. It's up to you. All you need is the pine, your bow, a little bit of twine or string or something to that effect, and your scissors. I've already cut some twine for myself. So I'm using the biggest branch for this part, or for this piece. And then I'm just going to tuck some smaller branches in. I don't want them to be real big, so I'm trying to keep it off centered. You can make them as big or as small as you want to. I'm going to try to tuck the ends underneath some of the other branches so it kind of keeps them hidden. And I'm going to use the smaller branches to just kind of fill in the gaps, make sure it looks full. And then once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to take my string and I'm going to try to hide the string underneath some of the pine so you can't see it from the road. And I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot underneath to keep everything together. And just so you know, you're going to get pine needles everywhere. I tried to keep them contained, but I'm not doing a very good job. It's not a great idea to use a vacuum on pine needles if you have a real tree, because they can clog up your vacuum. Alright, I've got one knot in there. Just holding everything together. I'm going to flip it and tie the second knot. And make sure everything's nice and tight so if it's windy it doesn't blow away. And then I'm going to run this extra down the back and gather up everything that I want to be held together on this side. Flip it and make sure I can't see that string. I can a little bit, so I'm going to adjust it. Put it behind some smaller branches. Okay. Pull everything tight together. And then you can make your knot. Everything's holding pretty nicely. The branches hold on to each other pretty well. And then you can cut off the excess. Okay. And then I got these bows for $1 at the grocery store. You can find them just about anywhere this time of year. I'm just going to find a spot where I can fit the wire around a branch, and then after that's done, you can adjust the bow. It's got some wire in it so it holds its shape. You can adjust it however you want it to look. Okay. Put my bow on. I'm going to straighten it out, flatten out the ribbon. Okay. And there's your finished product.